You're looking to drive traffic from your Instagram stories to an external link. Maybe it's an event page or a place that people can make a purchase or find out more information about your product or brand. But Instagram doesn't allow you to do that if you have less than 10,000 followers. That's not a problem. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly how to drive people directly from your Instagram stories over to an external landing page or page of choice. This hack is actually so good that I encourage clients to use this, even if they have over 10,000, because it gives you some actual lead generation that you can hang on to and find out who's really engaging with that kind of content. So there are plenty of places that even with less than 10,000 followers, you can place a link on your Instagram page or account. In your bio is a great place to start. I love using campsite.bio. You can use Linktree if you want to have multiple links. These are great ways for you to send people to multiple different calls to action. But again, the Instagram story is where we're really going to capture them. And there are a few hacks you can do, but today I'm going to share with you my number one hack, which not only gets them to the right link, but engages with them. Check it out. A whopping 79% of Instagram users use the Instagram Stories feature before they start scrolling down their feed. What does that mean for brands? It means that you can be capitalizing on this by using stories. Why do you think people are really into stories? It's because they're personal. They have a little bit more personality. They're kind of the moment. People don't get as married to them as they do this beautiful photo with a photo shoot and lighting and edits and all that kind of stuff. There's a little bit more of authenticity there. So how, as a brand, can we capitalize that? By sending them directly from that Instagram story to wherever you want to go with a strong call to action. If you are looking for more content about how to maximize Instagram, like today's video, to get a swipe up even with less than 10,000 followers, then make sure that you subscribe to my channel and ring that little bell, because that's how you're going to get a notification in YouTube every time I put out a new video. We know that people are in their Instagram stories. We know that you've come up with this beautiful content that's engaging and authentic to your brand, and you want to now find out if they want to swipe up and go and purchase your product. Or maybe what they want to do is head over to a blog to learn more about your not-for-profit or an event that's coming up, or a blog that shows how smart you are about the thing that you do. Maybe this is a place that they can buy an event ticket to something that's coming up or register as a volunteer. There's so many different things you can do with these pages. One of the best ways is growing an email list. And the best way to grow an email list is through a landing page that offers something to people. So if from your Instagram story, you can send them to an external landing page where you collect their information and can target them down the road with specific emails that they're interested in, not spamming them with. This is exactly what we can use these Instagram stories for. If you are one of the lucky brands out there that has more than 10,000 followers, this is really easy. You just click swipe up. But there's a reason that I actually discourage you from using just this function and encourage you to use this one that I'm about to show you. It's more personal. When someone swipes up from your page, you don't know who it is. You don't know if they were just curious or looking. You don't know how interested they are, and you don't have a conversation that's been opened with them. So what I want you to do, anyone, whether you have 0 followers or 3 million followers and you want to send them to an external link, we're going to follow these steps. So what you're going to do is just go in and open up Instagram and open up top left corner there where you'd make a normal story. And you can use pre-populated content here, so I can choose one of my photos or something with a little bit of a design. Today I'm just gonna send you this beautiful photo, throw a filter on that baby, and I'm gonna use the poll feature. So this poll feature is great because I can say, do you want to learn more about Instagram? Well, let me say engagement. Who knows? Engagement? Question mark. Yes or no? Okay. We're gonna leave that up there and post that to my story. And once you posted the photo, we're just gonna wait and see who actually wants to hear more about it. So within 24 hours of posting this video, and that's really crucial because after 24 hours, you can only see really general stats on your Instagram stories. So within 24 hours, I can still see exactly who has engaged with that content. So I'm gonna go back into my stories and swipe them up. Again, you need to be in a business account in order for this to actually work because you can't do this on a personal account and have all of these detailed statistics. So I'm gonna scroll over to my Instagram story that I actually asked this question in, and I'm going to swipe up and see who voted yes for reading more about that content. Now, I have a few people that have engaged with this, and you have to understand these people are true active engagers who specifically wanted to know about that question, not my business in general, this exact thing. All of these people have that are listed here, I can see exactly who they are, and all of them that I can contact directly are listed on the right there with my little direct message paper airplane. So I'm going to click on a paper airplane. I can send them a personal note. Thanks for engaging with this content. Let me know if you have any other questions, anything like that, that will really start this conversation. Now, not only is this person just swiped up and they're a numbered swipe number 5 today, I've actually started a conversation with these people. And then I can hit send and this will go directly off to them. There it goes. And that's perfect. So when these people will actually think I've reached out to them personally, again, we're getting social with social media. So once your post is up and live and out in the world, you just sit back and wait for people to engage with that content to see who's just kind of swiping past because they're in the middle of something else and who's actually curious about the exact topic that you're talking about. I'm sure you can see exactly why I like this approach to getting a link better than just a swipe up. It's so much more personal. You're actually sending the link with a little bit of information and a personal note to each of these people. And if they have questions, the communication is now open. Instead of them being like, oh, that thing I read the other day while swiping up, I should find that person and DM them. No, you already given them a direct route to get to you. Another reason I like this is there's so many people, especially brands, asking for things on the internet. It's like, buy this, look at this, come to this, like this, follow this, watch this. It's just so overwhelming that it's nice to have someone who is actually like on your team and being like, hey, would this benefit you? What can I do? How can I help you? And instead of just being like this two-dimensional screen, you're actually feeling human. Again, I say this all the time, don't take the social out of social media. This is actually about human connection and how you can relate into someone's life. So obviously this is a great solution for anyone who doesn't have the swipe up feature because they have less than 10,000 followers. But I really encourage this even with those of you who do have over 10,000 followers because of that personal connection. And while that might not be scalable if you have a really high engagement rate, you can always leave the poll and then also put the URL in a swipe up. So that's an option to do the combo. And if you do that, I would still suggest sending that URL or at least a comment or a question or a little bit of an engagement to some of the people that said yes. Because who knows, maybe this is your next biggest client or someone that connects you to growing a bigger following. Does that make sense to you guys? I hope that that's really clear because going beyond just linking, let's use Instagram to really drive our other goals of getting people places, connecting with people, and, making sales. At the end of the day, we're all here in business, right? So let's make sure that we're using Instagram to its full potential to get people to go and do other things. But we have to do it in a really authentic way that is not just begging for something in return all the time. I appreciate you watching today. If you can give me a thumbs up if this helped you out, and don't be afraid to hit that thumbs down, but just tell me why you wanted to hear something else or what it is that you didn't like about the content so I can improve this for the next video. Also be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring that little bell so that you get a notification every time a new video comes out. We'll be back soon talking about Instagram, other social media channels, email marketing, and all the other ways that you can get your business seen and heard.